Attention! There will be massive spoilers for Angel Beats in this video. If you don't want it spoiled, then go watch the show. If you don't care, then keep watching. Thank you.
So you've seen this show, right?
Yeah, it's called Angel Beats, and it starts out totally fun. Don't worry, it gets sad later.
Oh, that sounds great!
4 episodes later.
You fucking lied!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cinema Roulette. I'm slightly sick Cameron.
I'm slightly sick Justin.
And we're fucking doing this. So if you haven't noticed, my voice is a little more rusty than usual, but it's far fucking better than it was earlier, so.
Yeah, and I will probably have the occasional sniffle every once in a while, so sorry about that.
So yeah, it's that time of the year again, so.
Woo!
So today, I was so excited to do this because this is one of my favorites. It's very close to my heart. We are doing Angel Beats. Now, we should probably explain the way that we're going to do TV shows.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
I will explain how we do TV shows. Yeah, do that. You can do that. Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
So the way we're going to do TV shows, just so we can stay, one, on weekly schedule, and two, actually talk in depth about them, is watch about 2 hours worth of episodes. So if it's longer live action shows, it will probably be 2 episodes. For short stuff like anime, it will probably be 4 episodes.
And for longer stuff, I guess we're just going to do it by arc, so.
Well, we're going to do by season for longer shows. So
Yeah.
if we did, say, Dexter, we'd only do season 1, then we'd spin the wheel again. Season 2 would be on the wheel, but we wouldn't do it right away.
Yeah. So will we do that too for like longer animes, which are divided by season, or what?
That depends on length. Like, I think if we did Full Metal Alchemist, we'd want to just get through it.
Yeah. But if it was something like Code Geass that is like divided by seasons, then we can do that by season.
Yeah.
So, because Full
But
Metal,
we wouldn't do it for, say, something like Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
When...
there's only.
Wait, back to me. Okay, hold on. We'll set a rule here.
Do it right here.
Unless we feel we should go through all the episodes in one fell swoop, then we'll split if it's 24 episodes a season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like something like
if it's just 12, that's not that bad.
no, because like Code Geass, for example, that's 25 per season. So
yeah, that's a fair cutoff point.
Yeah, so. And the 6 episodes of the OVA, which are separate. But for something like Full Metal Alchemist, I think, which does have one continuous flowing story, we'll probably get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Space Dandy, it like adds up to 24 episodes, so that's fine.
Also excited for that one. So.
Oh yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
I think that's on the wheel actually.
Hell yeah. Also, I don't know. I know this is getting a little off topic here, but
we haven't even gotten on topic yet.
I just want to say, like, to you, I don't know if I'm going to leave this in or not. Like, this is probably a bad thing. I have not eaten all day and kind of feel a little hungry, but not too hungry. Like, I'm usually starving by this point. So I don't know if it's because I'm sick or what.
You're probably just sick, or you're too hype or
Dude,
depressed.
The hype just made my stomach completely empty, but it filled it with
That's
joy
your choice to keep this in.
and sadness. But anyway, let's get started. So should we do this like by episode here?
Well, we should say, you can say the main premise of the show. Before we go
Okay,
episode
so
by episode.
Angel Beats, yeah. Angel Beats has an amazing premise. It's ridiculous and it's silly, but basically, this dude wakes up and they're in basically purgatory, where like if you are a younger high school kid and if you have a very tragic accident, you end up there. And what happens is they have this person named Angel who I guess she's like their villain and everything, and she wants to like quote unquote reincarnate them, and that's a bad thing because reincarnation, is completely random.
Well, technically, she never said it was reincarnation.
Who did?
They said that.
They said that. That's true. So that's left up in the air for now. But either way, you're going to be gone from that world. So, and if you like, and they're in a world, and basically like they're people who are actually humans, and they're in this school, and like there's 200 some students, but all of the students there are quote unquote NPCs who are never really human but act human. And another way we find out to get reincarnated is to just do normal things like be be recognized by the class and, blend in. So you have to rebel. You have to, do something that's opposite to that. So
if you don't want to come back to life, wait.
So yeah, but anyway, that is the premise of the show. So our main character opens list. Fucking because
I thought you would at least remember the names. I need the list.
No, well, I know the names. I just have to. I don't know. Otanashi is our main character, and he wakes up and he just literally just
wakes up in a normal high school situation of a hot girl scene from sniper rifle.
Yeah, sitting around with a sniper rifle aiming at another high school, what looks like to be a high school student. She said, and she just lays it on him. She's like, you know what? You're dead. Join us. That's our enemy. Let's do it. And at first he's like, whoa. Hold on. Couldn't you do this peacefully? So he walks.
Could you not?
Could you just not? And so he goes down and he's like, hey there, my friend's ready to kick you off, and she says that we can't die. And they get into it a little bit and he's like, you know what? Okay, prove to me that I can't die. Okay. So she
stabs him in the heart.
Just stabs him right through the heart. She grows like this sword thing and just stabs him right through the freaking heart. And he wakes up. Fucking like, what the hell?
Yeah, Angel is basically the Terminator. What I was kind of getting from it.
Yeah.
Well, her point isn't to kill them. It feels more like she's trying to keep order in the school.
Yeah. She's more of like the school. I think she is literally like the school president.
Yeah, she says she's the class president.
Yeah. Well, I think the school president, actually. So, because there's a character later who's the class president, I think. But, yeah.
I know what you mean. School president, whichever.
Whatever.
But she's just trying to keep peace, and she has no emotion, and she just keeps walking like the fucking Terminator. Michael Myers.
Yeah, like the Terminator, the T-1000. She just walks forward with no emotion. Even when this horrible stuff happens to her, like you see her just lying on the ground, she like falls through. She's just like, oh shit.
It's just like, oh no.
I'm falling into lava now, I guess.
She has as much reaction as Willy Wonka does to a disobedient child.
Right. No, don't.
Wait, stop, don't come back.
So he wakes up in the hospital, all bloody. And he's like, well, shit, I guess I can't die. And so he opens the door and fucking the dude who is pissed.
Then an asshole with a giant stick is like, fuck you, and kills him again.
Literally hits him like 100 times. It like turns into this like stylized video game, hits him, throws him out the window, and he dies again, wakes up again.
He gets Scott Pilgrim to death and then wakes up.
Yeah, then wakes up, goes back, tries to go to the principal's office, and then fucking dies again when a giant hammer swings down and goes him out the window. Then he wakes up again in the room, and he's introduced to the cast of characters who explain how this works.
Then they explain what we already kind of have. And they are called the Screw You Battlefront. Wait.
The Barnacle Battlefront.
The Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Exactly.
So they're the battle. Let's go with the Battlefront. Does it change throughout the show, or do they
think it changes because
name it something?
I forget. I think it changes because, like they said, there's a joke where like they keep renaming themselves.
Yeah, where it barely lasts a day or something. Yeah.
So then
also for more context, Cameron has seen this show. I have not.
Yeah,
so
it's one of the shows that I've seen and he hasn't. So their first.
So I guess I'm the guinea pig.
You're the guinea pig here. So.
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's basically the plot of the first time. Oh, well, they also have the concert to steal food stamps.
They like throw the food stamps out the window to distract Angel, and you're introduced like because they have weapons, and then you're introduced, and they shoot it out and shit. It's awesome. Yeah, the distraction team is awesome because they throw on bitchin' concerts.
Oh, okay. Since we said bitchin' concerts, the music.
Oh, the music's fucking awesome.
Good.
So good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Girls Dead Monster, I think that's actually like a real band and they're using their songs.
And a quick trip to Google says, what is the band called again?
Girls Dead Monster.
Bop. Girls Dead Monster. It says they. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
They are a musical group. Yes.
Yeah. So, and they use their songs. It's all like real songs. So, and
yep.
and it's bitchin'. Whoo,
They
yeah.
actually count as pop music, huh?
Huh, interesting. But yeah, they're bitchin', and the music in the series too is fucking awesome. So,
Oh, the
soundtrack.
intro is good.
Yeah.
The animation is just fucking beautiful.
Yeah, the animation is gorgeous.
And
yeah, and
fucking hell, John.
fucking Eljon. And the thing about this,
And
yeah,
there is a physical CD.
yeah.
Remember that for later.
I'll remember that for sure. And then Cameron went on eBay and bought 2 copies.
For himself.
For myself. And but yeah, and so the thing about the show that is amazing is it's fucking hilarious and has really deep emotional moments.
We only got one funny episode, and that was the first
The
one.
thing is, like, I genuinely didn't remember. Like, I thought the third one was the only sad one out of the group. Well, I guess the fourth one too. Nothing terrible happened, but
Nothing terrible, but there's more of an emotional pain to it.
yeah, there's more of an emotional pain to it. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, well, and the fourth episode is mostly comedy too, because it's like we just got done with the third episode, which yeah, the show.
Yeah, you got going to. We'll get on to them, but the 2 and 3 were painful.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way. Well, 2, there was only that one scene, but yeah, we'll talk about it here now. But yeah, the show is an emotional roller coaster, literally. Like, I think I told you this before, but this is the only show that has both had me laughing till I literally cry and both literally crying. For sadness.
Yeah, episode fucking 3.
Right? Oh. So, as we move on, episode 2, what happens is we're introduced.
Well, I want to talk a bit about episode 1.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you take
It's
it away.
one of the few moments with comedy.
Yeah, I'll let you take it away. Slapstick's hilarious.
Because the comedy was great since it's been a while since I've actually seen any good slapstick.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm trying to think of it now. I can't think of a movie I watched or something recent where I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Uh-huh.
But just the reactions and the screams are fucking hilarious in this.
It has that, like, fast-paced type of slapstick humor that I love.
Yeah, it just keeps it so quick and constantly hitting you over and over.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, connection's gonna go weird now.
All right. I'm sorry, you kind of sniffled as you said your connection going to get weird now.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think of everyone that's mentioned in this episode. Like, who gets... It's more of a blunt summarization of all the characters now, I think.
It's more just introduces you to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's TK, and then you know he's the best, and you just move on.
Uh-huh.
Because TK is TK, and look at TK, best.
Yeah, TK is the best. So the characters are introduced right away. It's kind of more quick in the first episode. They more play a prominent role in the second. But yeah, you're introduced to TK, who is this like dude who's just constantly dancing and he's like high all the time. He's like, yeah, dude.
Dance with me. I don't dance, dude. No, that's how he introduces himself to people. It's fine.
No. TK is not actually his real name. We just call him that. He just calls himself that. No one actually knows anything about him.
No one knows his real name. He's kind of mysterious.
It's great. He's just the best. So
Yuri is a bit of a pain, I would say. The leader of Blockade.
Uh-huh.
No, sorry, Battlefront. I'm thinking of Blood Blockade Battlefront.
It's kind of very similar names. I guess I guess the group is called SSS is their permanent name, but they have different nicknames.
That's true.
So
wait, why are they called SSS if it always ends with Battlefront?
I don't fucking know, actually.
It's the only uniform they could find. Anyone else that... Well, I guess there was
Axe Guy.
Yeah, Fujimaki?
Fujimaki, yeah. Fujimaki.
Someone's going to yell at me for saying that wrong.
Fujimaki, who is...
Fujimaki. He's an asshole and he has a big old pike with an axe on it.
He has a big old pike with an axe, yeah.
That's all you got. He's very much comedic relief.
Yes.
And not half bad at it.
No, he's good at comedic relief.
This is more of a general thing.
Uh-huh.
Like when I start anime, it takes a while to get used to Japanese humor.
Does it really for you?
It did for me. It took a while to get used to more of not so much this, but more of like, the bloody nose for when someone's horny
for
or
sexual, yeah.
like that took a while, or suddenly changing it chibi. I more laughed out discomfort at first. It was like, what the fuck's going on?
Really? Huh, interesting.
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt. But now I'm more.
Oh yeah.
I'm more accepting of the culture, and I just find it funny.
It's fucking hilarious and adorable.
It is. Anyone else here? I mean, there is Eerie, who is just a ninja.
She's a ninja, very dark, and likes to say everything stupid.
But we can talk about them in the next episode. Episode 2.
This episode's where I get introduced to the people who make their weapons. Because Justin asked the question in the first episode, hey, where the fuck do they get all this weaponry? And I was like, oh, don't worry, you'll find out next episode. So starts out where they have to go, like, basically, I guess, they have to get him a weapon. I think that's how it gets set up. So they're like, okay, let's go underground, do it. So they have the guys disable the traps, and there are a bunch of traps there, and they have to go get him a gun. And what happens, though, unfortunately, is one of the traps is active, and they're like, oh shit, the traps are still active. Why would they do that? Well, Angel found us out.
All the traps were put there to stop Angel.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, we're coming down there, so turn off the traps. Then the final trap's still on because Angel's coming.
So that complicates things a bit. And along the way, they get picked off in hilarious fashions.
They all get picked off by the traps because fucking... No, it's not Noda.
I think it's Oyama, isn't it? The guy who has no talent? Is it him?
Oyama, yeah, who is talented in having no talent.
He's like, wait, I forgot about that. He like literally forgets about it every time.
I mean, they all blame him, but shouldn't they all remember the traps too?
Exactly. But yeah, they all get picked off, and it's pretty fucking hilarious because they establish that you can't die in this world. So even if you die, you'll just come back later. Like the traps kind of deactivate.
Unless Angel gets you and brings you back. See, I'll wait for episode 3 to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'll wait for that. But like one of the great moments is Acelia is coming down and TK holds it up. It's like this dramatic sting in the music, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, okay, bye, see you later, dude.
There's some great uses of like dramatic music. I love like where he first gets hit with the hammer, it goes slow-mo and sad, and then just boom.
Oh yeah, when Fujimaki gets hit by the hammer.
He gets hit by the hammer, it's just like doo 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 boom.
Dude, dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or how Eerie chases after a wind-up puppy because she loves everything that's adorable.
Yeah. She mistakes like fake adorable things for real adorable stuff. And when Yuri explains that, he's like, that's actually kind of adorable for her.
You keep saying he, but Cameron, they don't have the same memory as us.
Oh shit.
You have to use the names. That's why we have the list.
I'm sorry. But
it's pretty great because they're like down in this underwater cave, and there's just this wind-up puppy in a small paper boat. She's like, I need to save it, and jumps off a waterfall to grab it.
She's like, oh shit, it's not real. Woo!
No, she was like, it's okay, it's not real. Oh, thank God, and then falls.
It's great.
And when you see her revive, she's still holding the dog.
She's still holding on, like the water goes down so she can get up. And she's still holding the fucking dog.
It was a Moses puppy. It spread the seas to save her.
Shit.
How did those... there were a couple of characters, I forget who, fell in the bottomless pit with spikes?
Yeah.
How are they going to get out?
I don't know. I guess there's a ladder somewhere. It's never really explained. Or maybe they kind of just float out. Who knows? It's the world. So, yeah. But there's this great scene where they're all hanging and, like, he has to climb up each other. And he gets to the top and the guy's like, no, don't hit me there. No, don't hit me there. And she kicks him off. He's like, you bitch. And it cuts back. He died a heroic death.
No, it was, fuck. It was the gay baseball player.
Yeah. He grabs his ass.
He was trying to climb up and was holding on to Yuri. You just hear, don't grab there, and then kick.
But yeah,
he sacrificed himself to save us.
Oh my goodness, but yeah, and
But after everyone's killed off, we find out how Yuri died. Well, no, we don't find out how she died. We find out the tragedy in her past,
yeah.
which is fucking depressing. Oh, it's a fun show, Justin, you fucking liar.
And again, I have to point out, I forgot they reveal her backstory this early.
Stop forgetting important information!
Damn it. But yeah, it's down to only Yuri and Otanashi, so...
Yeah, it was down to Yuri and Onashi, and she explains that she was little, and she had 3 other siblings who were much younger than her, was left home alone.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of robbers came in looking for money. They didn't find money, so they started smashing up giant TV. I guess
they're just stupid robbers.
And then they're like, "Hey, you're the oldest one. Go find expense. Every 10 minutes. We'll kill one of your siblings."
Yeah. So she finds a big vase. Of course, trips down the stairs, drops it, and breaks it. And the police show up half an hour later.
30 minutes later.
And it just cuts to like bloodstains on the wall. It's like,
yeah, it was like fucking hell, Sean. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out my words here. It reminded me a lot of the way Future Diary actually did flashbacks. Like the way it was edited too, with very a lot of brightness or blurriness to the memory.
Like a lot of filters and like off colors, yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, makes it really stylized and cool and memorable and makes me fucking cry. But no, I didn't actually cry at that episode, I'll be honest. I'm a tough boy.
I'm a tough boy, like you say, it's like a tear rolls down your face.
And then after that, after depressing backstory, we get a nice action because to cheer up, like most Americans, we just explode stuff.
We just blow shit up. So they get to the underground guild, as it's called, and like there's this giant fucking place where they make weapons and stuff. So they're like, you know what? Angel found us out. Let's blow it the fuck up and move. And they explain how there's like this system like where they like make stuff from dirt. I don't know, it's complicated, but
they didn't explain it at all.
No, it's kind of just vaguely hit out like, oh, like you can take your mind and make stuff from dirt. How? Fuck you.
Fuck you, that's how.
Yeah.
And also, you see this underground area where they make all the guns and shit, and it's like the size of a small town.
Yeah, it's like...
Which makes you wonder how long they've actually been in here, because they can't die,
no,
so...
Because it's like they
have eternity, technically.
Yeah, but it's like they were building this massive, basically underground city. It's like Angel did not find out about this. Like, wouldn't she hear all the machinery and shit? Just like, oh, I guess it's the gardener.
Damn, and old Scruffy using his chainsaw and jackhammers.
I should hire a different person.
I really should, but everyone's kind of stuck here. They're all dead.
They're all dead, so I don't.
Yes, I'm also sure there will be nothing to mention that the NPCs are totally other people.
But moving on,
Moving on, that's totally not a thing. But then we get a sick fight between Yuri and Angel, and we find out Yuri is so good with a blade she can take on Angel until Angel fucking cheats.
Yeah, until Angel fucking cheats, so she can hold her own really like it's like this awesome like spinning around like 360 that are whacking each other. It's like and then she's oh, go ahead.
And then the underground people bring out a giant cannon and they explodes because they don't know how to build cannons.
Yeah, but like Otanashi saves Yuri by just pushing Angel out of the way when she's about to fucking stab her, and they get a cannon and blow her the fuck away. And then they blow. And then
part of the cannon was just a bomb.
Yeah, it was just a bomb. Like it successfully blew away like Angel, but then like it blew itself up and they were hurt. And then they blow the underground up and everything explodes and it's awesome.
Yeah, episode 1 was a good, quick introduction, and then this one allowed you to see, I guess, a bit more of the comedic side and get to know Yuri, since she's probably going to be the most prominent side character.
Yeah.
I would think.
You would think, yeah, but freaking,
Wait, is that but no, or...
No, it's not. It's not. I was just, but I'm trying
Yeah, because she's the lead.
She's the lead.
And that's... Also going back, her backstory is her reason why she's leader as well.
Yeah.
Is because she feels like she failed her siblings and doesn't want that to happen again.
Mm-hmm. So she wants to like lead everybody and save everyone and make sure they come through.
Yeah.
So they reveal her motivations. Excuse me.
Motivation in characters?
What the fuck?
No, this is the Zack Snyder era. We don't need motivation. We just need more exposition.
God, that is really funny, but really sad because it's true.
You paid money to see all those movies. Anyway,
I didn't pay for them. I didn't, granted. So
you still went to see them, which meant you had to pay.
But I wasn't the one paying. But it's all right. That's beside the point. But yeah, so that's episode 2. So
that's episode 2. Now for absolute fucking depression.
Mm-hmm. In one of me and Justin's favorite episodes in the show so far.
I'm gonna say it now. This episode hit me hard, so I don't think any other part of the show is going to reach it.
Mm-hmm.
Like on a personal level, I'm sure there will be critically a better episode.
Uh-huh.
But emotionally, I don't think
it
can actually reach it.
Third episode. Go ahead.
Oh wait, well I technically explained the last one, so I guess I should let you do this one.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay, sure, we'll do it that way.
In fairness, I guess.
Yeah, but let me think here. Yeah, this episode. I was gonna say something. Shit. Episode 3. It's a little fun. It has some depressing, but it's a little fun. Start episode 3. You're like, okay, motherfucker, here we can do this to you. So, Justin was like, man, dude, I want to know more about the band. Episode 3, you learn more about the band. So you learn about.
Well, at least their main singer and guitarist, Masumi.
No. Well, yeah, she's the leader. Yeah. Iwasawa. Iwasawa is her name.
Miyasawa or
Iwasawa. They refer to her by her last name a lot.
Oh, fucking culture.
Yeah, so Iwasawa, she's the main character, and
she's the main character of this episode.
Well, I'm saying, oh yeah, if I could words correctly.
I mean, I wish she was the main character of the series. It would have been a really nice story, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, she's the leader of the band, and she's part of the group. And it starts out with her like playing a personal song, and the leader's like, "That's no good. It has to be, rousing for a distraction." She's like, "Okay, I guess I'll scrap it." And the main character looks at her like, "No, you shouldn't do that." So what happens is I'm trying to remember where it goes in this episode, actually.
No, you're kind of phrasing it wrong.
I am phrasing it wrong. So I'll let you explain it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, one little detail you kind of left out.
Yeah.
Iyasawa is part of a distraction group that is a band.
Mm-hmm.
Because as if all the students are getting all riled up because of their rock concert, Angel has to go after them rather than the team and whatever they're doing.
Exactly. They serve as a distraction both to either A, isolate Angel in a certain area, or B, get Angel out of the way so they can infiltrate something.
And the episode opens with her playing with... I keep wanting to say her name and then I freeze up.
Iwasawa?
Iwasawa. It opens with Iwasawa playing an acoustic guitar, a slow love song, almost. Or a ballad, is what they say.
Yeah. This episode...
And Yuri's like, no, that doesn't work. Yeah. We need them to be pumped. We need them to be distracted. Mm-hmm. Make everything loud. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll scrap it.
Sorry, I'll interrupt you for a second. And that song is the basis of the title, which is called My Song, of the title of the episode.
Oh, yeah. Fuck this episode.
I know.
Just fucking hell. I kind of don't even want to tell Nora. I just want to tell Sawa because she was the fucking best.
She's amazing. So
basically, you see the band prepping through I'm never gonna get these names right. Main character boy
Otanashi.
Otanashi, main character boy is now his name.
Main character boy.
Good. Main character boy and guitar lady.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
I hope that annoys someone.
It will.
main character boy sees her, and she sees Guitar Lady, and then they talk to each other because Guitar Lady was on break from her band because someone fucked up bassist.
And she reveals her backstory.
Well, and main character boy is like, yeah, we were down there. You told me your backstory. It's like, oh, well, mine isn't nearly as depressing.
Not as depressing.
And you go to find out she grew up in a home with parents that constantly bickered and physically fought each other. And she actually found her peace in music. One day, she found a band that, like, just connected. I think everyone has that one band, or at least the one song, that they're like, this is me.
Yep.
Which sounds really fucking pretentious when I say it out loud.
It really does, but it's kind of true.
Mine is Miley Cyrus's Best of Both Worlds. True story. That's not true. Please don't.
Don't take that out of context.
Take that out of context. And after finding this music, she even finds a thrown away acoustic guitar. And instead of being at home, she plays on the streets or in subway stations just so she's allowed to sing. Mm-hmm. But she even gets a part-time job, so she's able to do it more often in school. And then one day at work, she collapses to the ground. Due to our terrible memory, she had brain trauma, and it actually causes her to lose her voice. Mm-hmm. So she wasn't able to sing anymore, and you find out it was because she tried to protect her mother for a second, and the father slammed a whole beer bottle over her head, which later led to whatever the brain trouble was.
Yeah, she had brain trauma, and you find out she loses her voice, and she basically dies like that.
And she says, she even said before starting the story was she died because she wasn't allowed to sing. Mm-hmm. So finally... she's needed to distract Angel because the rest of the group is going on Angel's computer to see if there's any files because Angel lives in a dorm like every other student.
It's kind of funny. There's a joke early on where like he's imagining what her dorm is like, and they show clips from Castle in the Sky and Howl's Moving Castle, but they're blurred.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to figure out. He's trying to. Main character boy's trying to figure out what Angel's base would look like.
He has some funny jokes like that where it's like the parachute one he mentions are all literally parachuting, and she's like, no, that's not it.
Wow, podcast. Wow, isn't that fun? Anyway, back to depression.
Back to depression.
But the band is hated by teachers as well because they do guerrilla performances, as they call it. Because that gets the students more riled up and then gets more of a distraction. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I thought I cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. But it causes more of a distraction. Then, but this time, they actually planned it. They had it set up to be in the gym.
They actually...
Teachers...
I'm saying, like... hold on, yeah. Sorry. Go, damn you. But like, yeah, because like you said, they do guerrilla stuff, and this is the first time that they ever announced it. So people are like, oh shit, they announced it. What the fuck's going to happen tonight? So.
Also, before getting into more depression, Yui.
We're introduced to Yui here.
Who is an adorable girl with a little demon tail and sings the intro of the 4th episode, which is nice.
Spoiler alert.
Oh no, spoilers about the intro. Now let me to a character's death.
I love that moment too. There's a really cool moment in the 4th episode where they like break up the intro, and she's like, I can sing. Well, I can't explain that until you explain it. So go ahead.
Yeah, let's continue with the depression.
Let's go back to depression.
So the band plays for as long as they can, gain the audience as possible, and then when after cutting back to the group on the computer, we cut back to the band. They're taken out. The teachers have them all like held down, trying to get them to stop, and they're like, "You're not gonna be able to play until school festivals. Wrap all this junk up," and then they touch the acoustic guitar,
which we have to explain what that is.
I thought I kind of mentioned it.
Well, you mentioned it, but the acoustic guitar basically it's the one that she found and has a very special place in her heart. So, because that's
because that was the first guitar she had. That was when she discovered. That's when she really discovered her love for music after the band.
Yeah, and that guitar, they're like, oh, well, let's take this. We can throw it away, and of course.
And then she fucking snaps.
Yep.
And just charges out to grab it. Another girl breaks out of a hold and bolts upstairs to hit the stage lights.
Well, the music, like it's the audio to turn up the guitar.
Yeah, but she also hits the lights as well.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't know if that was a delay or not. Okay. And then she plays the ballad from the beginning, and the chick upstairs controlling the sound allows it to play through the entire school. Mm-hmm. Trying not to get emotional here because it's such a touching fucking scene. Is. And at this moment, she realizes she is truly happy because her music is loud. Cut. Hold on. So take two. Before I try this again, if I ever burst into laughter, that probably means I'm about to tear up. Because that's my defense mechanism, is to burst out laughing. To try to cheer myself up, I guess. I don't know.
Should I leave this in?
Yeah, you can leave that.
Okay.
It will be a good tell, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
It will be better than me suddenly laughing and then cutting before we're
People
talking about
no
a sad
idea.
movie
Yeah.
show.
People be like, why the fuck is he laughing? It's a defense mechanism against the sadness.
It's my defense mechanism. Okay. Tell me your name one more time so I can say this properly.
Her name?
Yes.
Iwasawa.
Iwasawa is heard over her school and she realizes she is finally happy. Her voice was finally heard by a massive group of people. And after that, you hear sort of, like, everything goes to this sort of silent echo. Mm-hmm. It's a very weird way to describe it, but I can't think of much else. Sort of that...
Yeah.
And she disappears. She got, what do they keep saying? Obliterated.
Yeah, obliterated. And it's cool because it cuts away. It cuts to her emotional face. And freaking, it cuts back to the girls. You just hear the guitar plink on the ground, and it just cuts back to the guitar.
And that's all that's left. Now, this makes things complicated when it comes to character, I think. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know how to feel about it. Like, there's the obvious depression of this character is not coming back in the episodes.
Yeah.
We're not going to see him again. And I was just starting to fucking like her.
I know. But at the same time...
we don't know if that reincarnation thing is true.
Yeah.
First off.
So for all
they're always worried, like, oh, you're going to revive as a fucking barnacle or something.
It's always sea life. How the fuck do you know that?
Well, actually, a quick
trivia.
Realistic note. They reference Buddhism.
Yeah.
Is what they constantly say. In Buddhism, depending on how good of a person you were in real life, chooses what you reincarnate as. If I remember correctly.
We could totally be fucking that up. We're sorry, Buddhists, actually. If we did.
If I am screwing up, please tell me. I do actually kind of like caring about other religions.
Exactly.
Unlike most Americans in politics. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Pointless tangent. But we don't know if that's true or if that heaven is true.
Yeah, because...
We don't know...
Oh, go ahead.
Since we don't know which God is true, all we know is people can reach a point where they are truly happy and then they move on from this purgatory. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm like, is that really something I should be sad about, or should I be happy that they got whatever they wanted?
Exactly. That's just it. That's the thing about it, is it's so bittersweet.
It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's a good setup. That's a good setup for how the show is. It's very bittersweet like that. So,
yeah.
But, yeah, and that's the thing, so... I was gonna say something, I forgot, but yeah, yeah, and it only like there are two ways to do it. Like we said, Angel gets you, or you are actually like you accept what happened and are content with it, and then you disappear from that world and move on.
That's also true.
Because the baseball guys, because like before she went, she was like, "This is it. This is where I'm happy. This is what happened." Because the whole point is they're like rebelling against God for their past life. It's like, I don't accept this. This can't be what happened to me. That's not fair. And then if you say like, you know what, this is how it is. I'm happy. You're basically in a state of nirvana, and then you move on.
Which, if we're going by reincarnation, I'm pretty sure that's Hinduism.
Oh, okay. Well, again, could be wrong.
Well, just like real life, we don't know which religion is actually true. We're not going to go deeper into that
Not
topic.
going deeper than that. By the way,
This
Cameron.
is not a
By the way,
podcast.
no, Cameron's a Christian. Ha, loser.
Hey, I wasn't going to make that joke till
I
at
know.
least episode 4.
Ah, damn it. Well, it's early. It's out there now.
The reason this episode is probably hitting me the hardest is because that is a real reason I like making, is to make others happy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she had. She finally got this whole crowd of people. And I sound like I'm about to fucking tear up again.
Yeah, and freaking it cuts to like Yui fucking crying because it touched her. I'm just like,
Also, because her favorite singer is gone. It's
Yeah.
like, shit.
And that's the thing. It's like, and because like, I mean, we come from like, you know, middle class households. We're very happy, but you never know that like someone could be from a shitty background and they watch your videos or listen to the music and it makes them happy. It gives them hope and gives them, you know, something to hold on to. It's like, you know, it's worth it. I could do that, and you can inspire people that way through art. That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah. There's... I guess it's gotta get off topic.
That's fine.
Just to go on about this a bit more,
Mhm.
of like something you make because you want people to enjoy it, and something you make for money, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess I can't blame directors or creators, but you can always tell when something is made for others to enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
and when something was just made
To make
for the mass audience
Yeah.
to enjoy.
Yeah.
Like watching, say, Avengers or watching Baby Driver.
Yeah. Like you can tell. What?
Both of these are good films. I'm not going to debate that. But with Baby Driver, you can feel there was a lot of passion put in here. There was a lot of hard work and wanting to capture this style to entertain people.
Exactly. Yeah, like you can tell that a lot of passion was put into this, a lot of energy, and it turned out amazing. Like you can tell when like a director, you know, that's his vision. You know, this was made to entertain people. So.
And with Avengers, you can still feel there's a lot of work put in. There's a lot of care, but there's a lot of care to make sure it fits with the brand, to make sure it fits with the other movies coming up.
Yeah, it's like there's still like character development and emotional moments, but it feels more. I think superficial's the word.
Yeah, superficial, and some may say like Avengers 1 didn't feel like that, but look at Avengers 2 then. That was more disliked.
Yeah, it was more like, it's still good, but it's like you could tell that it was more like on a superficial level than, you know, on a personal level, you know? It was like, this was like, you still got characters, you still got motivation stuff, but it doesn't feel like, you know.
And passion could also, I think one of the real ways to tell if something is made out of passion is if not everyone is able to enjoy it, which is, I mean, it's true for everything, but you know sort of what I mean. Like, if I show 100 people Paprika, for example, not all of them are going to enjoy it. It's a very odd, weird movie.
Yeah.
Just like how that was a very redundant sentence.
It's basically Inception the movie, but more trippier if you don't know what Paprika is.
Except before Inception.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So.
Yeah, and Inception actually used a shot from that movie, from Paprika.
Which one?
The one where it's a scene from it. The scene in Inception is the main chick is looking at a street and she pokes a wall and then it shatters like a window.
Oh,
like she pokes the air and shatters like a window, and that also happens in Paprika, but I forget when.
That's right. Shit.
Also, Paprika's editing is really great, but we'll get to that one.
We actually do it. Anything by Satoshi Kon is amazing, by the way. So.
Oh, I really wish he wasn't dead.
I know, it sucks.
Paranoia is also a thing. Too off topic.
We gotta move on. We gotta save those for later.
Any final thought? Yeah, but
3 is one of the best episodes of the series.
It's probably one of the best episodes of an anime I've seen. Like, Damn. If I had to take singular episodes with plot lines that fit just into them, just in one episode, this would probably be in a good top 10. Because it's fucking good. It's
so good. So.
Another one would probably be the artist episode from Psycho-Pass.
Oh, yeah, that one's so good.
Can you tell I'm an artsy, creative person?
Can you tell that we're creative people? I don't know.
We're people who like the form. I don't have as much to say about episode 4.
Which is played a lot more for comedy because, we just had that episode.
After that one, that was a fucking downer.
That hit us like a ton of bricks. So this one is where basically there's a baseball tournament going on, and they have to, their whole plan is like they have to beat Angel fair and square and all that, and they're recruiting members. And let me see, stalling so I can go back to the list. Hinata, the guy who, there's a joke where he always like acts like says something really gay. He's like, "You sure you're not gay?" "I'm not gay."
Yeah, he always talks to the main character in a super flaming voice.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know what the proper term is.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, well, I guess they're putting together 2 different teams from the group. And
no, actually, I think they formed 3 teams.
Did they? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. Oh, was there 2? Because there was 7 for each, right?
Yeah.
They throw some NPCs in the mix, so.
Yeah.
But
well, the team we watch throws a couple of off-on-guard NPCs.
But yeah,
air quotes around.
This one is the one where it starts out, and Justin was like, "Wait, there's no intro. I'm worried." I'm like, "No, trust me, it's great." And so after the quote-unquote death of Iwasawa, they have to find another lead singer in the meantime for the group. And so Yui,
so they can have a distraction group.
Yeah. So Yui, being the adorable little devil she is, she's like, I'll do it. And she comes like with all that. And she's like, "Okay, here, I'll show you my musical talent. 1, 2, 3. And then she goes and she plays the fucking theme, and it goes into the intro and everything. It's great.
Which is great. And there's some new shots in there.
New shots, different style music.
So fucking beautiful. Sorry, go back.
So no, the intro is amazing. It's one of my favorites. But
with Angel playing on the piano and all the fucking colors.
So good. Yeah, so they change it up. They're like, I don't know. And she throws the mic stand up in the heat of the moment and breaks through the roof. And they're like, "Wait, was that heavy metal?" "No, it's not." And so they discuss the plan, and the whole time she
also almost hangs herself.
Yeah, she almost hangs herself. And they're like, "Is she a metal singer?" They're like, "Nah, she'll never fit." And then they basically reject her, and they go on with their plan with her just talking the whole time in the background. She's adorable, by the way. She's the best.
She is probably one of those characters where you either love her.
Yeah, or hate him, yeah.
Also, just to, I guess, annoy people more, for just cause people to yell at us, we're watching the dub.
Yeah,
So, complain all you want.
Which is, by the way, really well done, so...
Well, we can say that all we want, but there are still the
well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like...
I don't care what you like. I just hate it when people yell at me.
Like, "Oh, it's not the right way to watch it." It's like, fuck you. It takes me out of it a little bit when I have to read subtitles, so...
Doesn't mean we don't. It's just when we have the option of dub, we take it.
I'm going to go on a little rant for a bit, but not for a long time, but like, okay... In my opinion, a good dub is something that translates well to the original intention. And like we said, there's a lot of slapstick in this, and the slapstick still translates over, and it's still hilarious. Unlike something like I know you said in like JoJo, where the Japanese dub is better because the actors just put so much more into it.
Yeah. And there are bad dubs. Like Parasite, I thought had an awful dub because the main character in that at some point becomes more emotionless.
Mm-hmm.
Yet at the beginning of the show, where he's supposed to be like this wimpy nerd, he still sounds emotionless.
Yeah.
He actually had more emotion when he was supposed to be emotionless.
Yeah, and it doesn't translate well. Like, I'm kind of shooting my voice a little more here, so lovely.
It's okay. We're almost done.
It's all good. We're getting close to the end here, so
this is probably a way longer episode than the first, but more focused. That's a lie.
So of course, no, it's not. But
anyway, where were we?
Yui, we were talking about.
Yui, the adorable devil girl. Is that tail real? Because it moves.
I have no idea. I don't think it's ever explained. But yeah, for like some of the comedy, she like wags it.
Wait, if they believe it's Buddhism, why would they believe angel is an angel?
I don't know.
There's no angels in Buddhism.
I don't know. I guess it's a mix of everything here, but
all religions are real.
But freaking anyway. Yeah, so basically everyone rejects them. They already joined the other team. But Yui, of course, she comes up and wants to join. So the one guy's like, great, she's going to join. And he's like, no, look, we don't have anyone else. Let's do it. So they get her. They get, God damn, my voice.
Take a shot.
Okay, check 1, 2. That's a bit better.
Yep.
So Sheena, they get her, and there's a really funny joke where she's like, the main character Otonashi's apparently become legendary in the group because he's the only one that survived along with the leader. So she's like, oh, you have more concentration than me, so I've been balancing this broom the whole time on my finger, and throughout the whole episode, even when they're playing baseball, she's balancing this fucking broom on her hand.
I was kind of waiting for Angel to try and cheat and like throw a puppy on the field or something,
right?
Or a cute squirrel bounces by and she drops the broom.
She's like, no. But yeah, they recruit her, and then Axe Guy, of course, and that's up to 5 people, so they recruit some of Yui's friends. So they have a full team now. And so they start the baseball game, they're going up the ranks, and during the middle of that freaking Hinata, he goes into a flashback where last thing he remembers is there's like a really important game, and there's a fly ball coming to him. And he's like, I don't remember what happened after that. So,
except he totally does it. He dropped the ball and fucked it up for everyone.
Fucked up for everyone, starts doing drugs, and it's implied that he OD'd. So,
is that implied, or?
I don't know, because he says, like, here, take this. It's okay. And he looks at it in his hand, and then it just kind of cuts
and then it fades to white, so
yeah.
I just assumed he OD'd from that.
Yeah. It's not, like, heavily implied, but it's, like, kind of a little bit implied that he OD'd. Yeah, they're going through the ranks, and of course they get to Angel's team, and they start losing, but then freaking Matsushita the Fifth, who is...
Actually...
What?
Well, they weren't losing, it was, like, really neck and neck.
Yeah, it was really neck and neck, but... I guess, well, for the rest of the team, so they get to Angels and they start losing, I guess. So they're like, because the outfield sucks, they're like, dude, we're never going to make this. But then, of course, Matsushita the Fifth, who's the big karate guy, who also likes food, I guess, because he's, big and does karate.
He's big, so he likes food. It's just how it works.
So he ends up coming for the outfield because Otonashi bribed him with food, and now it's like, yeah, good job. And so they're winning, and of course... I could tell this was going to happen, but a fly ball comes flying to him. He starts to remember, and he's like, yeah, if I just catch it. And Otonashi's like, no, I don't want you to remember. It's big drag mode. And all of a sudden, bang, fucking Yui, because the whole time he's been putting her in like an arm lock, and when he gets mad at her, she goes and gets revenge on him. And then the ball falls down. He's like, no, damn it, I could have caught the ball, and everything's all good.
Now, as we've been doing this, I actually thought for a second, because that would only happen when they versed Angel's team.
Yeah.
Could Angel have planned that?
Ooh, that's true. Because she was in the room when it happened to her. So.
Yeah, and Angel is apparently trying to make them get obliterated.
So now that pops the question, has Angel planned all of this out conveniently?
Are you telling me she popped the flyball?
So yeah, he used a baseball term. Good job. But yeah, so this episode was more comedic based. Like there was more like backstory, but this was also good.
Well, there was a bit of backstory for Hinata.
Yeah.
We'll get these names eventually, or we won't.
Or we won't. So, because the only ones we're gonna remember are Angel and TK.
TK. Hey, I'll remember Yui.
Oh, you're right, Yui. Yui's adorable. She's the best.
And I'll probably I'll call her Eerie but I know the the show is gonna call her by her last name.
Yeah, but
Eerie, or I'll call the ninja chick Raven.
Get it? She's dark, so she's named Eerie.
She acts like Raven from Teen Titans, the good Teen Titans,
the good one, not the shitty one. So. But yeah, so that was the first 4 episodes of Angel Beats, and what an introduction! I loved it. I love the show.
I'm worried.
Justin's worried, as he well should be.
I'm worried that this is gonna get really fucking sad.
Oh, don't worry. It made several top 10 lists of SAS anime, not for a reason, but.
Well, probably because they haven't watched the SAS anime Fooly Cooly.
Oh my god, so depressing, right?
Actually, I should quickly go back. Yeah. In the first episode, a lot of the humor felt very Fooly Cooly. Yeah. That's how fast paced it was.
It's like very fast. Oh, sorry, my headphones fell out. Crap.
Shit.
There we go.
All right, I'm back.
It's like Good job. Oh, I'm back. It's like very fast paced and like goes in like these stylized manner. Like when he's beating him up, it looks like a video game. Like 90 hit, 10 hit.
It's totally Scott Pilgrim Death. And like Fooly Cooly, the soundtrack is absolutely fucking great.
Bitchin', it's so good. So.
I want to listen to that all day.
I know, right?
I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, wait, I'm not watching Alien.
There you
go. But besides that, I guess final thoughts from me
Yeah.
But I guess predictions.
Yeah, because you've never seen it, but I have. So go ahead.
Yeah, so you could just sit there and giggle while you know I'm being wrong.
Which is why I'll mute my mic. So go ahead. Take it away, Justin.
Okay, yeah. Cameron likes to suck cock, and he can't defend himself until he unplugs his mic. I plugged it back in.
It's not unplugged. I just muted it. There's a little wheel on my board.
Cameron, edit that out of you fixing my stupidity. Thanks.
Okay, Justin, take it away.
Take what away?
Asshole.
I'm just gonna make you answer now. If I wanted to call any predictions, TK won't die and he'll be the main character for the rest of the series. Because he's the best.
I'm sorry, I have to put my laughter in there.
Wait, is that laughter as in he's gonna die?
No, it was laughter at you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't remember. So.
I feel something is gonna be revealed about Angel. She has a reason for doing all of this. Well, I assume, but then again, she could just be weird villain entity number 16 from anime. Oh, we never mentioned Noda.
No, we didn't, did we?
We did. I don't know. I didn't find his joke very funny.
Yeah, no.
During episode 3, there was a hacker for the B plot to get into Angel's computer.
There was one part where he was reciting pi, though, which was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, he recites pi to the dumbest member,
and it literally
causes him to collapse.
Like it shows the numbers like wrapping him around his neck. He's like, "No, stop it!"
And then like goes in his ear forcefully, but don't take that out of context.
Please do.
But he's a hacker and he likes to be called Christ, but everyone calls him by his first name. That's about the joke.
That's about it. So he's just this really pretentious asshole.
That's about it, and there's much more important things to talk about in episode 3.
Exactly. So So,
but there I mentioned him in case because he's in the outro with the group, so I guess he'll probably show up again later.
yeah. I honestly don't remember where he just doesn't. I have no fucking idea. So, and there was, I think that was her. Yeah, there was also Yusa, who was a very, very minor character, but she was over the intercom to Yuri, and she's the one that basically says everything, like, okay, everything's in place, do this. So, she's the one who has the hilarious, like, trip, like, okay, I'll trip this guy.
Oh, yeah, because after all the teachers are trying to chase after the band member escape, there's just the one chick lying on the ground out there, like looking like she doesn't care. Teacher steps forward and she just lazily raises her hand, grabs his chin, so he falls forward.
Or no, wait, that's a different character. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's one of the band members. But yeah, it's a funny moment where she just casually like just grabs his leg with no emotion. He trips.
The old trip, I guess.
No, but she was in the crowd when that happened. She was one of like the background members. So that's the other character that was introduced. So yeah, that was about it. So any more predictions?
Mute time. I'm tempted to just go, this person will die. If this person don't know.
Yeah, no, don't.
Maybe the nerd guy who's not smart, Takamatsu, might die, but I don't really think they would.
I don't know.
Yet.
So
not until we know their backstory, which has Yuri as the highest possibility of death.
Well, that's the thing. It's like whenever their backstory is revealed, you're like, oh shit.
Well, that's screenwriting 101 for sympathy. You tell the tragic backstory, and then you kill them off, and the audience is like, no, they didn't get to become the world's best chef, or whatever.
Exactly. So, yeah, and it depends on how well the character's written, whether that works or not, so...
Yeah, so just know that anytime you're watching, like, a horror movie or action movie, if you're getting past the midway point and someone goes, you know, when I was a boy, I had a wife...
Oh my god!
A wife who was terminal with cancer, and we had 3 daughters, all terminal with cancer, and they'll only survive if I make. They're probably going to die before the end of the movie.
There was actually, and I'll say this real quick. I know this is also a little bit off topic, but Danganronpa. I was playing Ultra Despair Girls, and this little side thing. It's not a spoiler, but like Danganronpa is widely known for breaking the fourth wall, like a lot. Like it shatters.
The fourth wall isn't there anymore.
It basically isn't there anymore. No, you're right, but. You can pick up like little books, and they're reading a book about like the like how to like woo a person into marriage or something. And she's like, and Tokua, who is a character there, and there's with I'm not going to go with the characters, but the guy's sister, the main character. She's with the main character, and she's like, oh man, finally a book that's good. Oh, me and like this person will get married. She's like, no, don't do that. That raises a death flag. Wait, what? Yeah, it raises a death flag. You know, anytime someone gets married or something, you know, that raises a death flag. So I have to raise a safe flag. So it's like, I'll say something like, oh, there's only like a 1% chance we'll make it. So we'll make it or something like that.
I mean, it's true.
It's true, and I was dying laughing at that part. I'm like, that's so hilarious, but true. She's like, so I'll put up a living flag or something like that.
So let's draw a quick death percentage. Main character boy, probably like 60% chance death at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yuri's chance of death probably during the last 3 episodes or so.
Uh-huh.
Angel's death, I'll give a 50-50 there.
Mm-hmm. Good 50-50 her.
So she's Terminator.
Basically.
Now imagine, like, you go to heaven, and all of a sudden you just see you see, like, the skeleton of a Terminator with angel wings.
And what? You broke off. You broke off. Would you say I heard skeleton with angel wings?
A Terminator skeleton with angel wings, and he's just...
You fucking broke up again. Damn it.
I'm not breaking up with you, Cameron. We were never together. Fine, the joke will be forever lost in the edit.
Oh well, so.
Okay, I think that's it.
But yeah,
and I'm out of liquid because I've cried too much.
Liquid.
God damn it.
Sorry, I had to.
Nanomachines.
Nanomachines? Colonel. Oh my god, that actually sounds scarily.
So the end of this episode does not have a wheel spin because we are still continuing.
Yeah. Angel
Beats after we do Precinct 13 next episode.
Yep. We spun the wheel earlier. Here's a little wheel spin for you. There you go. And it landed on Assault on Precinct 13. So that is the next episode that we are doing. And then after that, we'll come back to Angel Beats. Love this show.
With we're gonna do episodes 5 through 9, so that way we can do this 3 episodes.
Because we found out that it is not 12, it's like 13 long plus an OVA. So we're gonna do 5 and 5 to complete that.
Yeah.
So.
Just to keep things all good.
Yeah, keep things back on track, which I'm not complaining. I fucking love this show. So
yeah,
I can't.
We'll just have to find more time so that way we're not recording this at midnight.
Exactly. So.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thanks for watching. Listening.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next time.
I guess you could watch the blank image we had most of the time.
I guess.
On YouTube.
I guess. So, hope you like that image. Yeah.
It's a nice one.
It's a good image. It's very good.
Took a long time.
Took so long to make. So it's okay. I just photoshopped me and Justin's head on Yuri, the main character. It's it took forever.
I don't know how to outro.
So yeah.
See you next.
What?
See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.
Bye. Also, I thought I'd take this time to promote a very underrated game. It's called Call of Duty World War II.
Fuck off.
You play as a soldier in Vietnam. Gotta fight those Latin American women.
The Latin American women.
Because weapons have reached the point of maximumness, and you can shoot lasers out of a portable CD player. As you fight the feminist vampires, you will be able to tackle them. Right on the basketball field.
What the fuck are you going?
Then you kick their head off, and you score a 2-love.
What the fuck?
After that, you'll win the Stanley Cup. It's a pretty emotional journey. I was really surprised when it turned out the main character was a toilet seat. I thought that was a pretty good twist. Sorry to spoil it.
Oh my god. I can't even right now.
And this is what happens when Cameron doesn't do his job before starting recording.
So...
Or do his job when choosing movies for the wheel as we are sitting there discussing what movies we should put on the wheel.